Scoutcrafter gave us a fantastic video about an amp meter and a voltmeter. So I thought maybe some of you have seen it. I haven't added to the collection in quite some time. This is 6 volts, goes up to 6 volts, look. It's got some age on it. And the lead is here, look. Look at that. You plug one end there, or you touch one end there, and then you touch the other one here. What was 6 volts? Was that vintage cars or Volkswagen? What was 6 volts? Why would you only want to measure 6 volts? Anyway, that was quite nice. The other one I've got here is, look, 8 shillings and 6pence. 8 shillings! I can't even convert it to modern money now. What's 8 shillings in modern money? Wow, and to find it in its box, I thought was quite. So this is something, one of the ones that had to come home. Yeah. Connections, top and bottom, look. Volts and milliamps. Yeah. Again, look, 6 volts, I think. Whatever milliamps, and 30 of the other one. Could do with a nice clean and polish, but it was just unusual that it was. Oh, excuse me. It was just unusual that it's in a box. It's got its. You might find the item, but you don't very often find the original box. And the funny way they write things, what they put in there. Yeah, the box and the price. Wow. And then this one is just another one that came along. Quite nice. Ooh, 12 to 18, it's growing up a bit now, look. Positive and negative, and a little connection there. Quite a nice little voltmeter. And again, that's in its box. I don't know if it's in its original box. I guess it is, or just in some random box. That seems to fit in there quite nicely. So we've got that one. And then we've got this one here. Now this is its original box. How on earth do they survive? Look at this. I love things in their original boxes. Okay, the box might be a bit hammered. It doesn't deteriorate anymore. Bring it indoors now. Yeah. Look, that's quite nice, this one. Again, it says foreign on it. You do see them, they come up on eBay, they are around. It's just a nice old-fashioned way of doing tools, you know. Wow, I don't know what it means. 12 volts here, 120 volts there, is it? Anyway, yeah. And again, it's got its little lead, its little connection. You put that in there, look, out of the way. But that's just sort of interesting because it's got the box with it as well. What a survivor, because these are survivors, aren't they? These are survivors. Survivors of life, survivors. They've got some age on them, haven't they? And then we've got a pair of these in this nice box. Just they just fitted in the box nicely. It's funny how they're all slightly different measurements. Another nice plated, so what do? Do you polish it? Sometimes you can polish it too much and polish the damn cover of the chrome off, can't you? I don't know what age they might be. They just, you know what I'm like. I like to collect things. Once I've got one, you know, that's the rule in Reggie's house. If you've got one, you need two. And if you've got two, you definitely need four. And when you've got four, it would be a pity not to have 8, wasn't it? And then once you've got 8, wow, how can you not have 16? And so on and so forth. Is that the same in your house? I wonder, is that the same in your house? Is that how your collection began? And whilst we were just in that, we were just in the where I keep them, because obviously these don't stop out in the shed, these come indoors. I've got a little starret, a little, was it starret? Yeah. Speed indicator, look. Little speed indicator, and also what's in there. What's in the box? What's in the box? Again, the lovely box was another. Look, really, they knew how to keep things, didn't they? Look at this. This is a Buck and Hickman speed indicator. You see, Buck and Hickman. So you can mechanically measure the revs of something, whatever's, if you want to check how it's going round. And what's interesting about this is, look, you can see the gearing in action. You know, obviously that's a lower gear because it goes round a lot. It's a middle, shows you the speeds that they do. If you're ranging between these speeds, look. Wow. What's your modern equivalent of one of these? It's probably electronic and a light and a whatever. There's quite a lot of weight. It's quite heavy. I'd be absolutely fascinated to see how do they manage to get something from this drive. I mean, what's the thought process? Who the hell invented this? Because, you know, get it from this way and then convert it to the right speed and then being able to show it on a dial. And you can feel it's full of gearing, full of measurements, and it must be fantastic to pull this apart. I'd love to see one of these in pieces. Obviously, I ain't going to pull this one in pieces. I think it looks like it's sort of sealed with some wax or something, look. But again, if I said to you, right, you've got all the resources you want, I want you to make something that starts down here, goes around and around, and ends up showing itself on a dial here. Wow. How do we even begin to think of such a thing? Not on your table. Stop scowling. I'm on the thing, look.
If you scratch anything, you'll be Mr. Dead Person.
Oh, right, we better go in the shed then for the other half of this film. I don't want to be Mr. Dead Person. And just this, in case you've seen that out the corner of your eye, this is one of those things that you, the old-fashioned sat-nav, you might call it. If you do a map, you run that along and then you count your mileage. If you want to calculate on a map how far something is, and that lives in there. Right then, we better go in the garage and look at the rest of them in case we get shouted at. Continuing with the tester theme, I like things in cases. It's got the right machine in the right case. Let's have a look, see. This says, what's it say? Something test. It says mini test, look. Mini test. And here is just faintly mini test. Look, mini test. So it's the right machine or tool in the right case. Yeah, so we got that one. That's quite I quite like that. Maybe replace this, use this case as for a modern one, you know, a modern good one. I don't know if they work. I don't test them. I don't use them. I just collect them. Wouldn't know what to do with the damn thing. Anyway, yeah, so there's that one. And we have this one. So I sort of imagine this being some sort of, I don't know, some sort of a man, a council man or electric man or somebody, the way it's carried like that, coming to test a house or test something. Substantial cases. Oh, you know, I mean, just the thickness of the leather, the quality of what's in there. Oh. Thank you, Debbie. Nice jar arrived. Ooh. She knows how to be nice to her husband, doesn't she? Yeah. And I love it when you get something in a box, in a case, and then the instructions are on top of it. You know, obviously must be testing an iron or something, a mega circuit tester. Yeah. Oh, we've got a pigeon. We're not really mad keen on it. There's a number there, look. We're not really mad keen on the pigeon resting in the garden because it chases the little birds away. So we said last year we're going to disturb this pigeon and send it away, but we're not that keen. But look, that's a really substantial, well-made case. And we'll see another mega in a minute. And then again, you know, I've got this thing about things in boxes. I reckon this must be, is this T5? This must be homemade, do you think? Somebody's converted a box from something else? I don't know. It's Bakelite, look. Well-worn gauge on here. And some leads connected to it. So maybe you could reuse this box on something. I've never really looked inside there to see what it is. I think this must be either homemade or somebody's already repurposed it and put this in. Or that for something, I don't know. But again, anything in a box. These boxes are amazing. You know, the time and effort they put into their boxes, and really, you know, really good. Yeah, right. So we'll see what else we've got. So then I picked this up because I've got a fluke. I guessed this had some age on it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's plastic or Bakelite. There's the plug to no wires with it. Yeah, I like it because it's got the bit of paper with it, you know, it's got the instructions. And if you look down in the bottom, made in Czechoslovakia. So I reckon that's got some age to it. So that had to be added to the collection, didn't it? You know, you couldn't not bring that home. Again, we've got a little El Cheapo plastic circuit tester. We've got the fluke, yeah. We've got the same but similar, this for finding cables. And we've got another one, multi-purpose. I missed it. I think I picked it up as a whole package. The trouble is with these things is they need batteries to drive them, and you invariably, come on, get out, come on, get out, get out. There we go. Invariably, by the time when you want to use them, you've killed the battery on them. Yeah, no battery in that one. So, but still, All right for finding cables and all that sort of a thing. That does the same thing, finds cables in the wall. So just a little simple tester, just a live and an earth probe, just to know whether, great for circuit testing, great for testing dead wires, great for looking for live wire if it's live or dead, looking for, you know, a connection. Bleeps, cheap as chips. Yeah. Now this is my most modern thing, I think, and it's quite useful for testing plugs and looking for electric and all that sort of a thing. Yeah, it stays together. And it's safe, you know. The modern stuff is much more safer. You're not likely to plug a 12-volt thing into a mains thing and fry yourself. This is a much safer. It does 12 volts, plus it does mains, AC and DC, look. So these modern ones are well worth having. That's my favourite tester, and just clips in there. Throw it in the tin whenever you want it. And then we've got these, look. These, when you're looking, you're not even, they are tested, look. We'll got a little light on the end of it. And you can find live cables without even touching them. Just, you want to know, is this cable live? Really clever, isn't it? Yeah. You're not having to poke anything in anything. Whenever you next go to the screw fix or something like that, they're dirt cheap, and they're going to save your life one day, because, or going to save you from one hell of a shock, because whenever you get near any cable at all, it just tells you if there's any juice running through it. That's a live cable. Otherwise you'd have to be cutting it and trying to stick a probe in it and trying it and taking out the plug and messing with it. So one of these things, cheap and cheerful. Next time you go to the DIY store, pick one up, and it just keeps you safe. Just keeps you safe. That's what it's all about. So this is one of those things that I must have been in a car boot or somewhere, and I didn't find anything that sort of interested me, and I must have looked at it and walked past it. And then, you know, you can't go somewhere and not spend money, can you? So then I picked it up. Yeah, it's some sort of voltmeter, amp meter. I'm guessing the colour of it is an REF. That's the broad arrow, isn't it? Now we know that's a broad arrow. First time for me to notice that. Wow. Yeah. Although the colour tells you what it is. Somebody's put a lot of writing and paperwork and all this sort of stuff in it. It's just, you know, another something nice to collect if you're into collecting these sort of things. Okay, it's more junk. Okay, come on, let's be honest. It's more junk to collect. But you know, it's more, this is history. Again, another survivor. And I've never been brave enough to change the plug and plug it in. Obviously it needs plugging into the electric. I'd be way too scared to plug it in the electric than to see if it works. No. Somebody will come along, and Reggie, I desperately need it to finish my collection, desperately need it to do something or whatever. It might do a good swapsies or something, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. So there's that one. Then this one was given to me many, many moons ago. What an impressive piece of kit this is. This is lovely. Let's take this. Let's open this up. Look. Mega. And look, again, I love a box. And I love a box with instructions. In it. And of course that thing there. And this has a handle that you Now I've been told never touch these 2 points whilst you're winding the handle because you'll get one hell of a kick. I think it's some sort of machine that sends a current down to test a cable. But what I like about it, first of all, it's a lovely box, isn't it? But what I like about it is look at the workmanship. Look at this. Look at all this that's inside here. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, what? Then the last one is the tester of all testers, the oscilloscope. Yeah. A workshop doesn't look like a proper workshop unless it's got a little oscilloscope in the corner. Yeah. The tester of all testers, I reckon. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Of course, we nearly forgot these, didn't we? I am going to get the rest of them. And I'm going to make a whole wall of them. But, you know, like I did with the plank here. Get the thinner, wider one. And then just put one plank down there with them all in. But meanwhile, with this one and that one, there's one there, look. I don't know what they've come off. I guess some power station knocking down or whatever. I really don't know. They're all slightly different look. These there. And this one, see, and then galvometer, different name. A broad arrow on that one. So that'll be a military thing. Yeah, West, a different makes. GEE waltz. We've got a broad arrow on that one as well, look. That got, oh yeah, that's got no glass on it, that one. Yeah. There's one here. And as you come down, there's this one here in the middle. And this one. Model 2001, what is that? And then we've got another one here. Looks almost more like an aeroplane one type thing. Who knows? But yeah, I think now you've seen them all, but I haven't finished collecting. I'm going to reorganize these, put one good long plank all the way down and make it look nice. That's the plan, but there's never enough money to buy anything, or there's not enough. I could never run out of money. I'm always wanting to buy stuff, always. Well, I'm here. I was about to. I'd put my head camera. I was getting my head camera plugged in and charged and all that with the computer. I just downloaded some videos thinking there was nothing there, and I found a whole load of Llandudno Light Parade films have come to light. And this does 5 minutes at a time, it's quite long. So I'm going to try and get all this lot, put that light back off. I'm going to try and get all of this head cam footage from last year, 2022, when we did the Llandudno Light Parade. I'm going to try and get it all on. I seem to be able to delete the rubbish ones, so that's one good thing, but if I'm going to be able to get them onto YouTube is another thing. So I'll try my best for you. What are we doing here? Yeah, that's nearly come to an end, look. Here we are. Oh. So this is the head cam, which we didn't do much with. So let's see what I can get sorted for you. How many is there? There's 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there. Yeah, another one there. I don't know here. Oh yeah, do that and it expands it. That'll be the way to do it. Anyway, I'll try again. There's quite a few minutes of it. And then we got to there. This is the summer of, yeah. So I've just discovered a whole load of films that I didn't know I had. And obviously some of them are pants. How do I delete that now? Oh dear. That's the trouble with pressing all the buttons and not knowing what the hell you're doing. Well, I know where they are now, and now we can put them on YouTube, so we'll do that tomorrow. It's quite late now. I've just discovered them last minute. All that lot was off the head cam. Yeah, and all this lot was Debbie's camera. Yeah, on Debbie's car. I don't know what the rest of this lot is. I'm sort of flicking through it. Oh yeah, that's Debbie's car going for a service. I don't really know where all this lot is, but we'll have to discover it, won't we? We'll have to have a look at it. See if we can see something. Oh, the old gold wings. There was quite a lot there. Right, we'll play with this tomorrow.